life path number 3. Hello. This is for my beautiful life path number 3 people, my beautiful life path number 3 lovelies. This is for January 2026. This is something that I had posted on my YouTube channel, letting you guys know that I would be doing this for this year in 2026 and seeing how it goes. For those of you who are not really trying to dig too deep into your astrologies in a zodiac way, you know, maybe there are those of you who are just into your numerology and you just want to know what's going on with your life path for every single month of the year. So that's what I'm giving to you guys right now. These videos are going to be fairly short, shorter than my zodiac readings. I don't know why my zodiac readings run so long a lot of the time, but for now, these readings for the numerology and the life path numbers are going to be fairly short. So hopefully it's straight to the point, and hopefully it helps you guys in some way, shape, or form. But if you guys would like to see these videos more often, excuse me, and you would like them to be a little bit longer with more information for every month, let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into your reading, life path number 3. Okay, life path number 3, ancestors of light, messengers of light. What messages do you have numerologically for the life path number 3s, my beautiful people born with a life path number 3 for the month of January 2026. Their messages of advice, encouragement towards their success in January 2026. Life path number 3, lovelies. Also take what resonates, leave what does not. Okay, so these are general messages, but whatever resonates, you can take that, okay? But if whatever doesn't, toss it back. The answers you need are coming. So in the month of January, life path number 3, you are feeling like you are missing some puzzle pieces here. Full moon in Gemini. Could be sometime last year during Sagittarius season, okay? So late November, early January, no, mid-November to mid-December. There may be those of you guys who had a lot of big emotions or fear and anxiety around not having the answer to a problem or needing a solution to a problem and it not really being given to you in full. Okay, these are answers that, not answers that you want, but answers that are needed for you to move forward or to get out of a situation, which technically is still you moving forward towards something else. So life path number 3, January, whether it's with your job, a new job, a promotion, a career change, going to school, getting certified, whether it's understanding like, should I stay or should I go, whether it's your romantic or platonic partnerships or your family relationships, whether it's about your health, your money, your kids, whatever, your living situation, whether it's you moving to another city, another state, another country. It's kind of like you kind of feel like, I really need the answers from the universe or from your whoever, God, your, you know, your ancestors, your intuition, your spirit. Like they're life path number 3, you guys in January, you're just like, the answers that I need, like I'm waiting, right? We're waiting for them. January is a time where you will get those answers if you haven't already. Okay, by the time you listen to this reading, some of you guys have already gotten your answer about, and some of you guys have needed some answers about the intentions of other people in your life, whether it's one person or multiple people, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Check your North Node if you're into your astrology like that, zodiac wise. But this, again, like this card says, step out of your comfort zone, life path number 3. This is going to be a month where you will have that surge of energy, either in a big way or even in the smallest sense, where you are going to really need to be uncomfortable and be okay with that. Okay, you have to be okay with being uncomfortable in the month of January. Now, again, you can do whatever you want. These are not readings to tell you what you need to do. These are just guidelines. But if you would like to take this message as, you know, truth or as guidance for you moving forward this month or every month, by all means. But January, especially in Capricorn season, before we hit, because I think right now we're very, very close to hitting in a couple days Aquarius season. Capricorn season has been making you feel a little bit uncomfortable. And it's because you need to be uncomfortable. So if there is a job position or something that you can level up in any part of your life, you kind of have to be okay with being uncomfortable, whether it's, again, relationships, your job, your money, your health. Making certain sacrifices and stepping out of your comfort zone is going to be so key. That's going to be the key to your success, and it's going to be the key to you getting the answers that you need, okay, moving forward. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with your money. Life path number 3. Ancestors of light, messengers of light for January 2026. For life path number 3, what's going on with their money? Life path number 3 for January 2026 for their money and finances. Practice. Okay. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. So this can be, again, this can be practicing better eating habits. This can be you practicing, you know, some type of field of study. Maybe you're in college right now and you really need to apply what you're learning to your day-to-day life to actually hone those skills and really like root yourself with those skills and master them. Okay, practicing playing an instrument, just like this individual here. If you're into music, maybe you need to, if there's a position that you're trying to obtain at work and you're trying to get promoted, maybe you really need to get some training done first. Okay, look into mentorship first. Okay. Practicing maybe investing, practicing putting money away for a rainy day, okay, practicing some better spending habits, practicing not buying something that you're used to buying every single day. You know, if it's that cup of coffee, like maybe you need to just put some money aside so that you can get a whatever treat or drink that you want every day. You don't have to deprive yourself. I don't believe in depriving. You know, just to be disciplined in something, I don't believe in, for me personally, but it depends on what you believe in. But don't deprive yourself of something unless it's really, really bad for you, okay? But if you're trying to save money or you feel like, you know, I really want to get that croissant for my lunch or for a snack or for breakfast or, you know, whatever it is, if you want to go, if there's something that you really want to do with your money, just make sure that you have set that money aside. Okay, that's just an example. Practice setting money aside. Practice playing an instrument. Practice your, you know, eating better. Okay, there's a lot of different things you can practice. Okay, and to improve. This is all about improving yourself. Bottom of the deck, we have creative expression. So some of you guys, maybe you're in art school or you have an art degree, or maybe if you don't have an art degree and you're just looking to get into some type of creative field or work on a creative project to bring in money of some kind, you may need to actually like make sure that you get some mentorship or ask some questions about maybe acrylic painting, oil painting, watercolor painting, sculpting, fashion, sewing, hairstyling, doing nails, tattoo artistry, like whatever, if it's more creative, okay? But whatever it is that you need to practice, practice makes perfect. I don't believe in perfection, but in January, when it comes to your money, you know, practice improving your finances, okay? Don't just think that it's just going to fall into your lap. And make sure you apply what you're learning. So if you're watching videos on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram or wherever you are, you know, and you're getting some knowledge from certain people that you follow, just make sure you're applying it. Make sure or if you're reading books, I don't know, apply your homework. Whatever homework you get, make sure you're applying it. Day by day, bi-daily, weekly, bi-weekly, whatever. Okay? For the month of January. Okay, let's pull a couple more oracle messages, you guys. And we're only pulling oracle messages in these particular readings for the life path numbers. For life path number 3. Okay, these fell. Okay. For life path number 3. Okay, you have the sun. I love seeing that, okay? You have the sun. Enjoy success and happiness, yeah. Enjoy success and happiness. And then you have wait for the important information, the oracle. Guys, what did I just say earlier? The card that says the answers you need are coming. Yeah. So underlying all of this success, everything that you're experiencing up until January, that you have experienced up until January, life path number 3, there are some things that you really, really, really need to move forward. You need those things in order to move forward, and it's some type of communication, some type of confirmation about something. And this month in January will see to that. But you also have to be open to the answers too. So if you're not open to the answers, then it's not really going to land, properly, it's just going to crash and burn, and then you're going to be frustrated and overwhelmed, or or anxious again. So just make sure that you are not rushing the answers, though. That's also some important advice I can give you right now as advice. Do not rush the answers. Let the answers come to you. This card does not say the answers you need to rush, go after the answers you need. It says the answers you need are coming. And this card says wait for important information. Do not force anything. Do not force anyone's communication or verbal confirmation. You just wait. So if you're waiting on a letter, if you're waiting on somebody to text you or to call you, if it's a romantic partnership or a friend or a family member, and maybe there's just someone that you really care about, and you just want to hear from them, you want to hear like that they're okay, or you want to hear that, they still care about you or they love you, whatever, those answers will come through. But if you're waiting on some bad news, or or you're waiting for someone to reject you or whatever, like, trust me, and like sometimes you have to hear even the bad news in order to move forward. So some of you guys, maybe even if it's bad news or it's news that is not as good as you thought it was going to be, either way, whatever answers you receive, whether it's a yes or a no, it's going to be good for you to receive that answer, so that way you can move in the direction that is going to bring you success. Okay, so if you get a no, that just means that there's something else better out there, and you just need to keep going in that direction. But if it's a yes and it's something that you want, and it's something that you need, whatever, then that means that you're going in the right direction. All right, one last card, you guys. One last card, life path number 3. So whether you're rejected or accepted, the answers are needed so that you can move in the right direction, okay? Just make sure in the meantime, you are practicing mastering yourself and mastering any essential skills towards your financial success, and even towards just your success in life in general, okay? All right, guys, one last card for life path number 3, ancestors, for those born under the life path number 3. Some of you guys, life path number 3, you may be using divination or speaking to someone who practices divination to get some answers. Okay, maybe that's what you need to do to get certain answers, to go to someone who is a spiritual practitioner or a healer. Okay, so that could also be something that you're planning on doing in the month of January. It's like, if there's some answers that you really need, you may need to go to someone who practices within a certain spiritual practice. That way you're getting the truth from their spiritual team, okay? But just don't force it. So if there are spirits that you're talking to, or God, or some deities, or your ancestors through divination, for those of you who practice divination, or you know someone who does, those spirits are probably, if they tell you, hey, we're not going to tell you all that, you have to respect it. Okay? So don't go forcing information in general. You have the rattle. It says disperse. So this shows me, last but not least, life path number 3, that you guys have been hurt. Okay, you guys have really been hurt. You guys have been misunderstood. You guys have been made to feel uncomfortable. And you're not really sure who to trust, but just understand that all of the pain and anguish that you've gone through leading up until this time is actually being turned into a celebratory situation. Is being turned into, see how the rattlesnake's tail now, and you have the rattle here. This is danger. This is not being trusted, or you not trusting other people. This is venomous. This is deadly. But then the rattle is celebratory. This is childlike. This is youthful, okay? But it's also very spiritual and connecting with spirits. So bottom of the deck, we have sea creatures of immersion. So some of you guys may be going through some type of ritual, or you're going through some type of initiation of some kind. So maybe there's a tribe of people that you are connecting with in the month of January, for some of you, and you're being initiated spiritually into another part of your life on your spiritual journey. That's very significant, and that's very like literal, but not at the same time. But others of you, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. And also I see here that you don't realize that you think something is worse than what it is. You think that something bad is happening. You think that people think badly of you, but honestly, it's not as bad as you think. Your enemies may seem dangerous, but they're just a baby who needs a rattle. Okay? So don't look at things as being worse than what it is. Look at it as a blessing in disguise. Okay? So you may deal with some issues along the way with somebody or within a situation, but it's actually going to be a time of celebration. And for you to dig a little bit deeper into who you are as a person, and even to deepen your relationships that are actually there to grow and improve you. Okay, life path number 3. So that is what I have for you in the month of January, life path number 3. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye.